How is an oil tank sweep performed? An oil tank sweep, also known as an underground oil tank scan or inspection, is performed by a qualified inspector. Here's how an oil tank sweep is typically conducted. The process begins with an initial assessment of the property. The inspector will conduct a visual inspection of the property's exterior, looking for signs that might indicate the presence of an underground oil tank. This can include things like fill pipes, vent pipes, oil lines, or any unusual depressions or anomalies in the ground. One of least used methods, most problematic and inaccurate methods for detecting buried oil tanks, is the use of ground-penetrating radar, GPR for short. The GPR equipment emits radar waves into the ground and detects anomalies or changes in the soil density. If there is a buried tank, ground-penetrating radar can often rarely identify its location. Ground-penetrating radar does not tell one whether something is underground, and it does not give you a clear picture of what is down there. In fact, it gives you a very confusing picture of what is below the surface, and most of the time ends up creating more questions than answers. It only tells one that the ground has been disturbed in that area, whereas a metal detector will definitely tell you an object is underground. A two-box metal detector is commonly used. Two-box metal detectors can locate an underground oil tank by transmitting a radio signal. The rear box transmits the signal, and the front box picks up the signal. Once the signal reaches the underground tank, it bounces back to the metal detector's front antenna, which pinpoints the location of the tank. The inspector will document their findings and provide a report to the property owner or potential buyer as to the findings. This report will include information on whether a tank was found and recommendations for further action if needed. Additionally, for properties with a history of oil use or in areas where underground oil tanks were common, it's a prudent step to include an oil tank sweep as part of the property inspection process when buying or selling a property. If you need an oil tank sweep, give us a call. We will be glad to help you.